Back to the channel. Today, let's talk about reversal trading. Okay, the strategy that's involved and how it actually works, so you can make money or become profitable in your own your own trading. So if you're someone that's interested in trading, let's say, for example, the micro futures or maybe even the standard E-minis, but today we're going to talk about trading the MNQ futures, for example, all right? Even though I have a chart up here, my chart is of the NASDAQ. We're just going to use this as an example and sharing with you and showing you what a reversal actually looks like when trading these markets, okay? Specifically for any of those that may trade during the Asian session, all right? But just as well, whether it's the London session or the US and New York session, you can look for these reversals within the market simply by identifying a few things. Now, let's take a look at this right quick, and I'm going to share with you using a line diagram how easy it really is to spot these reversals. A lot of you may know about the term change of character, market structure shift, okay? Areas in or setups in which the market is shifting from from a bearish direction back to bullish or bullish back to bearish. Now, if you're interested in really understanding the strategy, really in depth, okay, the strategy I use, not just myself, but those that are part of our Discord community and those that are making money and are profitable using the strategy which I developed using multi-chart confluence, basically being able to mark up areas and find key or high probability areas of supply and demand across your charts, scaling down from one higher base chart down to a mid-level chart to an entry chart. You may definitely want to think about receiving a copy, okay, a copy of my free PDF, which I will send to you free if you do a few things. All right, as you see right here on the screen, this is the front page of the image of the PDF. It is an ES range bar blueprint. Okay, all right, it's a guide to funding your own freedom. Now, a lot of people are trying to find ways in which they can make extra income, extra streams of money, whether it be from a part-time or maybe even a full-time standpoint. You just want some extra income to be able to do things with, put it into savings, investing, maybe to pay your mortgage down, whatever it may be, okay? The blueprint covers the strategy which outlines how I specifically trade using range bars. It's very simple. It's not complex, but you just need to understand the concepts of trading in number one, market structure, being able to funnel in between charts to look for these setups. And if you want a copy of it, do a few things. First and foremost, head down to the comment section and drop me a comment titled or that says ES Blueprint, please. Make sure to click the subscribe button. Make sure to click the like button for the video. Okay, do those three things, and then head over to the Discord. The link to the Discord is down in the description portion of the video. Click that, and then send me your YouTube username by DMing me on the Discord. Okay, those couple things. Okay, make sure again down in the comment section first, type in ES Blueprint, please. Hit the sub button. Click the like button. Head to the Discord, which the link is down in the description. Send me a DM with your YouTube username. All right, and I'll send you a copy of this free PDF. No strings attached, okay? Now, with that being said, what are we looking for when it comes to these shifts within the market, okay? I'm going to show you an example, too, on the chart after we kind of draw this up. So let's say that we are in a bullish trend to a bullish move to the upside, okay? All right, after this bullish move, okay? So we got where the market is making higher highs and higher lows, and we reached this high point right here, okay? So we got a high there. So let's say that coming off of a low, and we make a high right here. Now, what happens next? All right, let's say that, again, the market is bullish to the upside. We got this low here, and then it makes, this bullish trend to the upside here. Let's say the market then comes to the downside, all right? Let's say we got a break below this area structure, or this low right here. Then it pulls back and makes a lower high and then a lower low. This is what I like to classify as your typical head and shoulder pattern, okay? This is what a change of character, a market structure shift will look like. It's where you have a left shoulder, a head, and then you would have this right shoulder, okay? Head and shoulder pattern to where the market comes down. First, what we're looking for is a shift lower where it makes a low and breaks below, and it takes out a swing to the left-hand side. And then it pulls back, makes a lower high. All right, and then we get a lower low. This is where we will look for a pullback to some area of supply, which could be in this area right here, to take the trade moving in the same direction as what we're moving in now. Change of character, market structure shift. All right, Now, if we are moving from the upside to the downside, say for example, and then we get a shift going back in the opposite direction, that's going to be inverse of. So let's just kind of draw that right quick as well. We'll do it up here. Let's say we were making a high and then we came down and making higher highs. I'm sorry, lower lows and lower highs. Like this. All right. So we had a high and then we come down, breaking structure, and we got a low right here, right? Now, let's say the market goes back up, breaks above the high, left-hand side of the chart, pulls back, makes a higher low, and then break structure. We will look for the market then to pull back to this area down here, pull back to this area down here of demand to take the market back to the upside. This is what we like to classify as an inverted or inverse head and shoulder pattern here. We have a left shoulder inverted, we have the head inverted, and the right shoulder inverted. As long as it breaks above structure, makes a high, higher low, and higher high, we're looking for the market to then take us back to the upside, and then we could possibly be looking for continuation of moves higher as it's making higher highs and higher lows back to the upside, pullbacks to key areas of demand. That's typically a nutshell of what a reversal looks like. You can find these during the Asian session. You can find these during the London. You can find them during the New York session. But this is an example of what it looks like, just showing you on a basic line diagram. Now let's go to the chart right quick. I'm going to show you a quick example. This is my highest base chart, the 320 range bar chart. Now, as you can notice, we are very bearish coming to the downside here. All right, this is where we have a bearish run to the downside. So let's say we have a low right here, which we do. And then the market starts to make, swings back to the upside. We've got our first push to the upside, higher low, higher high. Now, this is where the reversal takes place. And this is what is classified as an inverse or inverted head and shoulders pattern. We got an inverted shoulder left, head inverted, and then right shoulder inverted as well. Now, see where it breaks above this high right here? The moment the market breaks above this high right here, we've created a new high. It pulls back, we make a higher low here, and now it's breaking more structure higher, making a new high. So what would be my first approach would be to, all right, as soon as we make that market structure shift from the lows coming down and then start moving to the upside, making higher highs and higher lows, we take out first that left pretty much swing right here, this low here, or this lower lower high right here. Take that out. Market pulls back. We know that now we've shifted direction. We've got a market structure shift. Pushes up. I'm going to be looking for some area where we have demand at, okay? Being like this right here, okay? The market comes down. Why not here? Because the market broke through it. We're looking for the market to come down to some area of demand after it's shifted and changed direction for it to react at. But first and foremost, what we want to do on the higher base chart is to, on the pullback, before it pulls back, is to mark up on the higher chart. For me, I'm trading range bars, so I'm using a 320 to start with to find out the direction and to look for, market movements off the higher range chart. Okay, that could be the MNQ or the NASDAQ. All right. Now, I'm looking for a pullback I'm looking to mark up my first area of demand on the 320 range, which is right here. I mark up this zone right here, that blue box. Then what I do is I move down to a 120 range bar chart, okay? All right, which is one chart down below. We'll move there right quick. And I'm looking for confluence. I'm looking to see if there's a zone that's resting on the inside of the higher range bar chart zone, okay? So the blue box there, that's the 320 range. Chart we're just looking at, that is the demand zone there. And if you notice, as it retraces down and taps into the zone here, we have also a 120 range demand zone right here, that magenta outline box right there. So we got zone confluence there. This is what I talk about. This is what I talk about within that PDF, that free PDF that I can send you. It goes over the guidelines, the steps, step by step, breaking down and showing you how the actual strategy actually works from one chart to the next. Okay, so 5-page PDF. Now within that PDF, it covers the ES futures, which I trade a different pair of charts. I traded the 60, the 30, and the 12 range when it comes to the ES futures or GC gold. But when it comes to the NASDAQ, I'm trading 320, 120, and 24 range. Okay. The strategy is the same. The strategy of using multi-chart, moving down from one chart to the next, all right, is universal across any of the markets, the future markets, okay? The only difference is the paired charts that I'm actually using. If it's the ES, again, I'm using the 60 range, 30 range, and the 12 range. And then the micro NASDAQ or the NASDAQ, I'm using 320, 120, and 24. That is the only difference, is the paired chart. Now, from here, all right, we've got the 320 We've got a 120. The last step is what I'm looking for now. Now that we've tapped into two higher base zones and getting rejection when we have confluence up, and you might most times as well if you have other levels or confluence with other levels. Like for example here, 28,100. Beautiful round number there to trade off of as well. So now we got 3 areas of confluence there. The more confluence you have stacked up, the better off, or the more the trade is probably going to work in your favor, being that we're already bullish back to the upside because we got a structural shift. Okay. With that being said, last part, what I would do is just scale down to my final chart, which would be the entry chart, and as I scale down to 24 range, and notice that we start to reject off of these zones right here, these 320 and 120, and the round number there, I'll look for the market is making higher highs and higher lows, breaking structure back to the upside to a pullback to an area of demand now on the 24 range to take it in the same direction as what's going on with bullish momentum across the 320 and the 120. So all it is zone confluence, starting off with the higher base chart and then scaling down to a lower base chart. That's what's covered in the PDF. This is the exact example of what took place in terms of a market structure shift or a change of character during the during the Asian session, I believe. Let's take a look here. Okay, pulls back. Yep. During the Asian session here, we can see that it started right here, and then we got the break of structure above, with the market shifted back to the upside. From there, we were bullish off to the upside there, as you can see. So this is a structural shift, but it's an inverted or inverse head and shoulder when we're coming from the lows, moving back up and breaking structure. If we're coming back from the highs, then it's just a typical. If you're coming from the highs and breaking structure, coming back down, or change of character or market structure shift from the highs coming down low, from the top, basically a high and then coming down lower, then that is just your typical basic head and shoulder pattern. All right. That's what I wanted to cover today, guys, is how to go about doing that. And it's very easy to be able to, scalp for, say, if it's $250 or, $150 or maybe $300, trading the micro NASDAQ futures. Now, I'll say this right now. Please try to limit your number of trades that you take during a daily basis. The micros, you may need to take 2 trades, just depending on. My typical goal is, I'm going for like 25 points per trade, right? So if you go for like 25 points, say, for example, per trade is 4 ticks every point, and it's 50 cents for every tick on the micro NASDAQ. One contract, that's going to be, I'm going for 25 points, that's going to be $50. If you go for 3 contracts, that's going to be $150. So if you do this twice, you'll be up to, $250 to $300 trading the micro NASDAQ, just trying to pick up a quick 25 points. The NASDAQ's fairly easy to pick up, 25 points, pretty much. And if you scalp, just minimizing the number of trades you take, you should be able to get there, each and every day. Now, will it be 100% that you'll always make that amount? No, I mean, sometimes you're going to be, getting out of trades because they may not be moving in your direction, or you may take a small loss. The key is to have a stop loss in case the market does come back against you, so you're not taking on a lot of drawdown. And with the micro NASDAQ, that's another beautiful thing about it, is that you're not leveraging as much, nor your losses will be as great if you're trading the micro NASDAQ. That's going to be all depending on how many contracts you're trading. Don't go crazy or ballistic, especially if you have a small account. You want to keep things fairly relative in terms of the number of contracts you actually trading. But scalping for 150 at a time, trading 3 contracts, or maybe even 2 contracts, trying to go in and get that $250 mark during the Asian session, it's fairly easy. But just pay close attention to these market structural shifts where you have these reversals within the market. So this is the full-on reversal trading strategy that I'm just sharing with you, where you have a reversal situation, change of character, market structure shift within the market from it being bearish back to bullish mode, moving with momentum back to the upside. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, if you want a free copy of that PDF, you know what to do. I mentioned it at the beginning of the video. I go over these trades and I break them down, setup after setup after setup. For anyone that's interested in becoming an elite or an ultra elite supporter, thank you for those who do support the channel already. You can become a simple member by clicking the join button down below. Now, what's that entail? That's where you get all my trade breakdown videos, okay? And a whole lot more video content, because that is where, within that membership for only $6.99 a month, that is where I really break down, the strategy as a whole. That's where the blueprint is. That's where the information that is kind of, kept locked, or the secret, not say the secret, but that's pretty much the blueprint, the cornerstone of how I actually trade, is brought to light, when things are really unfolded. Because if you, hopefully you've already made, the choice of receiving the free PDF and becoming a Discord member for free. But if you go to the Discord, you'll see in the testimonial section, people are using the same strategy and becoming profitable because it's not complex. But most all of them are either elite or ultra elite supporters, because that's where within that private group for $6.99 a month, which is like 25 cents on the day, that is where the people are really understanding the blueprint to how, I actually trade using this strategy, because it's broken down in these trade examples, example after example after example. I spend time walking through or making video content, breaking down my trades. Same trades that I post over on the Discord, I break them down for the community members who are elite and ultra elite supporters, so that you can understand the idea behind top-down analysis, okay, behind market structure, okay, price action, where to place your stop, and where to place your profit target set, okay? Things I go for, okay, within each trade that I actually take, I'm breaking them down so that once you learn and understand the strategy, you can start back testing and forward testing yourself. Now, I can't guarantee anything to anyone. You should know that by now, because trading is very risky, and everybody's perspective and every person is different on, how they carry things through. Now, again, there are lots of people who are successful using the same exact strategy, who have left, testimonial after testimonial, and they're making money, whether it be from prop firms taking payouts or using their own funded account, okay? If you don't believe me, come over to the Discord and check it out yourself. But again, if you want to become an elite or an ultra elite supporter, you can receive all the trade breakdown videos. I'm talking about there's probably hundreds of them there, okay? And plus the video playlist and a great video surrounding market structure for anyone that's interested for $6.99. And I'm constantly every single week making new video content surrounding trades that I actually take. But those videos have helped lots of people out, because that's where I go into the nuts and bolts of the strategy itself, showing you example after example. You want to become a member? Join button right below the video. Click it. You'll see the few tiers that will pop up. You'll see the elite tier, the ultra elite tier. You'll see the perks and rewards you receive for each tier, plus the price point. Okay, that's all I have, guys. I appreciate everyone that is a part of the community, that has already subscribed to the channel. They're constantly watching the video content. But I just want to kind of, I'm trying to give spoonfuls of information and tidbits here and there that can help people along the way in their trading journey. Take care. I'll see everyone in the next one.